Come on in.
Hey guys.
The place is a bit of a mess. We have lights everywhere and all that stuff.
No,
everywhere.
that's good.
Come on in.
Who have we got here?
So I have some of the lads.
Hello.
Hello.
We have Jack White.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Big Rob.
Hello. You are Big Rob.
As you can tell.
Oh, there's another one here. Hello. Troy, you right?
We have another lad coming soon, Big Steve.
Okay. I already feel very overwhelmed.
How can I be anything other than straight?
The obvious, I'm not gay. You know, definitely know that I'm a straight guy.
Right, straight in.
Yeah, so we were filming here the other day, so we set this up for like about actually Troy and their straight guy actually off. Isn't that right, Troy? I was saying about me and you, we've done the video here of you sucking me off.
Yes, we did.
This was
He's
what,
a bit
yesterday?
nervous talking about it. Yeah, me and Troy lied down there, and we filmed the more like documentary style. So we spoke to the camera and said, "Look, we're doing this for your entertainment. We're going to explore together."
Okay.
And yeah, Troy took me off.
Was that the first time that you f***ed a guy up?
Yeah, he was shaking.
Yeah, you can see on the camera my hands like.
It was nerve-wracking because it's different when it's one of the lads.
Yeah.
You know, it is really different compared to someone who you know is loving it. The mirror is very dirty because I done something with the mirror yesterday.
You do what?
I done a video with the mirror yesterday.
You
Yeah.
off into the mirror?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I went all over the mirror.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so this is what you were telling me on the podcast. This
Yeah.
is your childhood home.
Yeah, so it's my council estate living room. I even made like props, legit props. So this was basically like my flat growing up.
Right, okay. And then this is where you'll also do scenes on these sofas.
Yeah, we've done loads of scenes here. Absolutely
okay.
loads, yeah. This is like my favourite room. You know, for like real life, you shouldn't do that style porn.
Right, okay.
He has a custom request for a kissing video.
Okay.
So, and Jack wants to get kissed by Big Rob. You two are going to start kissing. You rub him up and stuff like that and just get into it, you know? And then ultimately you're going to take off. Do you want to take off your jacket to start with?
Yeah, we'll take this. Yeah.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Don't look at me. I think you should go more. Take his tops off. Oh, I think it looks alright.
Because you went
I used to have abs before.
You went to like muscle and then.
I was muscle, I was huge. I had like 18 inch arms and everything, and then my fans, they like being 6'8", 23 stone, I loved the dad bod.
Right, so this time, yeah, you're going to same again. You're just going to kiss and then you go straight on top of him. Yeah, so just be mindful of me as well when you're kissing. Like, give me a lot of tongue action and a lot
This
of
is
like
the 4th time I've ever kissed a man.
biting lips and stuff.
This is the fourth
4th time
time.
I've ever kissed a man.
Today?
I'm doing this-
I mean, it looks like you've done it before.
People can't understand how you can be straight and do stuff with men as well. Like, people ask me what my sexuality is.
Oh, yeah.
I say, well, I'm straight.
Yeah.
And they're like, but how can you be straight? It's not possible for you to be straight. I'm like, well, I'm only physically attracted to females. Like, yes, I do stuff with males, but I'm not physically attracted to a male. So, how can I be anything other than straight? The place has rooms everywhere.
What was this before you took it over?
It was an old redundant building.
Okay.
But before, it was a college, a training college. If someone wants to come in and want to start OnlyFans, I sort of showed them the ways how to do it. How to do the model release forms properly. Just little tips and hints.
Yeah.
How to get your account up running.
So this isn't, I thought you were going to do like a naughty school
Oh yeah, we do that.
set.
So we can't have a naughty school set on OnlyFans. I did originally downstairs was a proper classroom.
Right.
But OnlyFans made me take it down.
Why is it?
Because you can't mix like class and
Okay.
so.
Yeah, right.
But we do boardroom style scenes in here.
And then this is your kind
They're
of,
just tips and stuff I wrote up to help people with the pages. Just help and guide you along the way. So yeah, even like how to do your model, how to do your identifications, how to sign up your page.
And do you do stuff about tax and how to
Yeah,
deal with
everything.
money?
Yeah, everything. Teach people about STI checks.
Okay.
How important they are. Every 4 weeks you have to go into Dean Street in London. So this changes all the time too. We were filming a builder's office scene here.
Yeah.
And normally what I do is I pull this table out here, we get rid of all the builder stuff, put the table here, and I have like the stuff there, and it becomes an interrogation room.
I mean, this bed looks a bit flimsy.
So that bed, we done something with Bonnie Blue on that bed.
What were you doing on her?
We fucked her like hard.
On this little bed,
Yeah,
here?
it's solid, it's a good bed, solid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why it's tilted down that way so we could get the right angles.
God, you're
I broke the table.
Laundry and stuff must be insane.
Oh, I
there.
know. I have to take it all home and do it myself.
Really?
Yeah.
All home?
Yeah.
You don't even go to a laundromat and do it?
No, I just take it all home and do it myself.
Mad.
Times are tough, you know. I'll tell you stories of videos as we go along.
Yeah. So your porn name
Is my name?
is Big.
Big Rob, yeah. I'm
Big
Big Rob,
Rob.
yeah.
And did you start doing this because you met Andy?
No, I was doing this because I had another friend called Vince. He was a model for Armani at the time. And Vince and Big Josh Watson, they got me into this probably 2019.
Okay.
I did it for a year and then I quit for 2 years because obviously, you know, I found a relationship. They didn't want me to do it, even though I was becoming good at what I was doing. I decided to quit for love and yeah. Then I restarted again in October 2022. I've been doing it ever since full time. So
Really? Full time?
full time, never know back to it. I've got my own studio, I've got my own offices. Yeah, I do really well. 10 to 12,000 a month visa.
So good, isn't it?
2 years, but that's my niche.
Yeah.
I'm 6'8" and 23 stone. There's not a lot of men out there like me as such, you know.
Yeah.
I'm very body positive as well. Like, and every one of my socials appreciate the dad bod.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but that's just a snippet of what I'm doing on OnlyFans and everything else, you know. There's a lot.
How far do you go with men on it?
I've not gone the full way of topping. Everyone's saying I should, you know, this, but then no, that's the boundary that's going to be my decision to cross if I ever do.
You've only bottomed?
No, I'm not. But yeah, I do everything. Get rimmed, blowjobs, kissing, gunshots, loads of stuff with the lads here.
Yeah.
But I've never fucked it up, and I don't think I will. But then never say never.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
So yeah, this is the fake taxi.
Is one of your creators a cabbie and they brought this? Or did you
No,
pay
John
for this?
from Fake Taxi. You know John from Fake Taxi?
No?
Oh, you know the Fake Taxi on Pornhub?
No.
John, oh, well, you wouldn't because you're not into straight stuff.
Okay. This room isn't that sexy to me, but you think people
It
are
does
into this
so
vibe?
well, yeah.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of gay scenes in here? Guy
No,
on guy stuff?
I've never done. I've done a group. Oh no, it used to be a chav living room before, and we've done a chav scene in here. But like,
You love chav stuff?
I love chav stuff. I absolutely love it because I am a chav.
Give me one where you're sitting like this, more forward. So feet up flat, you're sitting forward exactly. You see how that is? There we go.
What did you say?
This is where my most popular video with Josh Moore was here.
Well, the one where he gave you head?
Yeah, and like I had him bent over the thing, and I was rubbing my dick about on his ass and stuff like that. They were loving it.
Oh God, here we go.
So normally there's a big fuck machine that goes on here, but Big Rob brought it home.
This is more of what I expected, to be honest with you.
Do you know, I've only ever filmed in here once.
So this space though gets used a lot by other people, just not you.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just not my style, that's all. Oh, this is me paddling pool. So I normally put that on top of the wrestling mats,
Okay.
pump it up, put baby oil into it, and then roll around naked and while the lads.
Nice.
So that's really popular, but it's just out of the way for the winter.
This is your most popular.
Yeah.
And what you call this? What, the workshop or something?
No, I mean just my building side. I do a lot of pissing videos and stuff here. A lot of rough, ready videos.
Pissing videos.
Yeah.
What's a pissing video?
Like, so what I'll do is I'll screw a GoPro on the ceiling. We'll
Okay.
get someone down into the wheelbarrow. I have a lot of lads around pissing on someone, and they're opening them.
And they'll be drinking the piss.
Yeah.
And they do well, those videos.
Oh yeah. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a circle jerk.
Yeah.
Very simple. We're gonna watch a porno there. And
Yeah.
us three lads are gonna jerk off, and you're gonna sit there watching us.
I'll keep my hands up here then.
Is that awkward?
Yes.
Look, we're nervous.
Do you ever touch each other?
No. Well, I want to do a video like that soon. That's like my next step. Yeah. We spoke about it the other day, didn't we? I kept those the way they were. So we do a lot of pissing videos in here too.
Because you do a lot of pissing videos.
Yeah. People like it. So we normally get someone on their knees there and all those lads will piss on them.
Nice. Steve, but
Yeah.
Big Steve or just Steve?
Big Steve-O, but you can call me Steve.
Okay. How long have you been working on OnlyFans now?
4 or 5 months since October.
Really? You're a newbie?
Yeah, so pretty fresh to it.
How's it going?
I love it, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, it's changed my life.
What were you doing before?
I was a lorry driver and a personal trainer.
Okay.
So I was waking up at like 3, 4 in the morning, getting home late as well.
Yeah.
So this is a better lifestyle for me. Have more time and more money, so.
And how did you get into it?
To be honest, I was trying to do online coaching. So I made a TikTok and I was trying to do like coaching videos. And then I took my top off in a few of the videos and then people kept asking for OnlyFans. And I just sort of went this route.
And then you linked up with Andy, or did you know him before?
So I slid in Andy's DMs.
Okay.
So I think he's the only guy I've ever slid in his DMs to. Be fair.
Yeah.
But I just got told by a few people, sort of he was like the king of OnlyFans for guys. So drop him a message and see if he can help you.
And have you ever been with a man
No, I haven't.
on camera?
I haven't. No, not on camera.
But you've done scenes like we just saw then?
Yeah, so I've done things like that, and I get sucked off by men on camera.
Okay.
But that's sort of as far as I've gone so far. I probably will have sex with a man on camera at some point in the future, just haven't sort of got to that stage yet.
A lot of your followers will be gay men.
Yeah,
So a lot of your content is appealing to gay people.
yeah.
And is that something that you expected when you got into OnlyFans?
To be honest with you, just from the gym stuff and things like that before, I think you get a lot of attention from the gay community as sort of with your top off quite a lot.
Yeah.
But I've grown up around quite a lot of gay people. I've got sort of gay friends growing up, so I've sort of just always been comfortable with it. So it's not really not sort of a new world to me that much.
And what do you think it is about straight guys hooking up with each other that gay guys really like and find kinky and hot?
To be honest, I've been told it's the fact that we're dropping our ego a little bit and being vulnerable. So they like the fact that we're sort of being vulnerable and just having a laugh.
Yeah.
So we're able to be sort of more comfortable with each other. I think once you sort of do this stuff with each other as well, you do become more of like a unit together. So you all have each other's back. You sort of look out for each other.
Yeah.
And it's sort of a nice little community that you have together as well.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I think doing it has just sort of improved my life 100%.
Have a go at that.
What's this? Just a random axe throwing wall. Can you do it?
Yeah. So we have a lot of ADHD lads,
Yeah. Same as me.
and I try to keep them entertained.
Oh, that's fun.
This is normally where we take photos,
Okay.
and then this is my newest addition.
Ah, your pride and joy.
So there's no bottom in it.
There's no what?
There's no bottom in it.
Okay.
So people can go around the back and put their head on there.
Right. How long have you been doing OnlyFans now?
I've been doing it for 2 years.
Okay.
I've been doing the lad stuff since July last year.
Right.
Everything I was doing was straight until July.
And was it working with Andy, or have you just come into his university here recently?
No, well, it was Andy that pulled me in July.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I come down, I was doing like some scenes with the girls.
Yeah.
And Andy was like, "You'll do really well on the lad side, like, come down and do it." It took me about six, 7 months to get my head around it.
Yeah.
Then I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's go give it a go, see what happens, and yeah.
So when he originally said to you, why don't you try doing stuff with guys? Because I imagine there's just far more money there, right?
Yeah.
And lots more.
That's a lot.
The audience is bigger.
Yeah.
So what was your initial hesitation?
The obvious. I'm not gay. I didn't want to. I've got kids. I'm engaged. Got kids. So it's like putting that image out worried me a little bit. But it just got to a point where I thought, you know what? Why not? Just give it a go. See what happens. And yeah.
And what was your first scene with a guy?
My first.
I don't know if that's YouTube friendly.
My first scene with lads was with Andy, a lad called Dean, and a lad called Juicy Santa.
Okay.
And I failed miserably.
What were you supposed to do?
I just couldn't perform.
Oh, right. So they were.
It just didn't work.
Okay.
So we started the scene. I couldn't do it. So Andy pulled me out of the scene, and he still sold it. So he said, "It looks real." I said, "It's real. I'm not." It was my first scene with the guys. I'm straight.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get hard, basically. And he sold it like that, and people loved it. They loved the fact that like how real it was.
Yeah.
I was nervous as hell.
Yeah.
I was straight. I couldn't do it. I had to come out of the scene. So, and they were just asking. the fans that were asking Andy, we want to see him again, want to see him again, want to see him again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did it again and got a little bit more comfortable.
Because so many of you guys are straight that are in gay scenes, do you have to take Viagra or anything to help you get through them?
Yeah, of course we do, yeah.
Is that a requisite?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much every time?
Every single time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that the same for everyone? No, you haven't gone there yet?
I take some Viagra sometimes if I'm struggling.
Okay. But for you,
I need it, yeah.
you take Viagra every single time you shoot with a guy? But on the first time you didn't because you weren't...
And the first time I did,
It just didn't work?
it still didn't work.
Really?
Yeah, that's how nervous. It was just how nervous I was. That was all. I was fine in the situations, but as soon as the camera come on, my nerves just ripped me apart.
Have you had penetrative sex with a guy?
No,
And is that something that you don't feel comfortable doing?
not yet. Like I said, if the time comes, I will.
Yeah.
At the minute, I don't need to.
No.
That's what I'm doing at the minute is working, and I don't need to do that just yet. But I've no doubt in a year's time or a couple of years' time that it'll happen.
Has it changed your own sexuality? Do you feel it's shifted you more into a bisexual lane now, or are you still very much straight?
See, I don't know. I would say I'm still straight, but everyone will have their own perception of what I am. So whatever you think I am is what I am. Whatever someone else thinks I am is what I am. I can sit here and say I'm straight all day long, but if you don't think I am, then I'm not.
Yeah.
So I don't particularly care what people label me as. I'm just very sex positive, is what I'll say. So it's like I'll try anything.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered. Very few people that still think I'm straight.
Yeah, right.
So
But you have a girlfriend?
yes, I'm engaged. Yeah.
You're engaged, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I've got 4 kids.
And she's totally chilled out and fine with everything?
Yeah, she does OnlyFans as well.
Oh, she does? Oh, well, that's perfect.
Yeah, it was her that taught me into getting into the lad side of it.
Really?
Yeah, because I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't do it. I couldn't get my head around it. I was like, I just can't mentally. Physically, it is what it is. Mentally, I'm like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
She was like, basically, get a grip.
What's the most requested partnership that you get out of you boys as a group? Do they say, we really want to see him fucking him?
My most requested partnership.
Well,
I'm not saying this because you sat there. It's
Well, so you two fucking...
no, well, it's just doing something. So he's a pretty boy, isn't he? People love him.
You've given Andy head.
Yes. Doing that video was when I realised how much money I could actually make.
How much did you make on that one video?
That video in total now, you'll be pushing 15 grand.
15 grand just for you?
Yes. Oh, he's like, don't want he's made on it, but yeah, for me, just my sales.
Wow.
In the first week, I did 7 grand on that video.
Wow.
We did the video in December, I believe.
And I guess that must be addictive. Once you do something like that, you're nervous, and then you see the return, you must think, fuck, that was so easy.
I've done it a couple of times since.
Yeah.
Just obviously, when you're getting that money coming in, if I can physically do it, I'll continue to do it.
And that's what pushes you to think, okay, maybe me and Steve will do something, because then that's another 7 grand. And
We have the Ruby locker room. So
yeah, this is a good one.
all the lads sitting down here,
Yeah.
doing their thing, and then there's someone in the middle.
So what's the most amount of guys that you've had in this room?
Oh, about 25.
25?
Yeah.
So what would they all be doing? Just 25 lads all here?
We done 2 videos in one day. We done a foot fetish video.
Right.
So we had a guy, we're taking off our football boots and our football socks and stuff, and doing the foot fetish style videos. And I think then we done like a blowjob bukkake video.
What are you going to wear for this?
This.
Are you going to take your t-shirt off?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take the t-shirt off. I'm going to take your t-shirt off. Yeah.
So how are we going to film this? Right, so I'll think of that, right. Oh. Yes, lad.
So you're the only gay person I've met today,
Yes.
amongst lots of straight men who are hooking up with each other. For a lot of gay people, hooking up with a straight guy is quite kinky, and there's something very erotic about it. So some people would look at you and think, God, you're so lucky you get to hook up with all of these men that outside of the camera you wouldn't typically get to do.
Yeah.
And do you feel that, or do you just see it as work?
Yeah, I don't get sexually aroused by it. Like, it's not like something that I'm into, I would say. So I'm pretty much like vanilla at home. Like, if I was getting with someone, I'm pretty much vanilla in comparison to what we do here. So like all the dom stuff that these guys do, like it just does nothing for me.
Really?
But yeah, it's all about the money.
Just then I watched you doing a scene where you were giving head to Steve.
Yeah.
And Steve's a great looking guy.
Yeah, he's lovely.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
straight and...
I think it's because I know he's straight though. Whereas there's like, if I knew he was gay, I'd be like, okay, I know that we're gonna fuck. But
Okay.
it's not. It's just I'm just sucking him off.
Really? So you don't get any sexual pleasure from it at all?
No, does nothing.
Really?
Even though he's so sexy, he's fat.
It's funny because I think that for gay people, a lot of our preconceptions on straight people is that they're going to reject us and bully us. But meeting all of these guys today and how sexually open they are, and they just don't give a fuck.
That's why
So refreshing.
I absolutely love them. Like every single person that comes to the studio, like there's no like divide or like, well, without us, they're not going to make money, right? So people always say to me like, oh, you work with this person. He's like, oh, they're gay for pay. Yeah, but you're the one paying for it. So what makes that right and what makes that wrong? Like you're paying for porn.
Yeah.
You're getting aroused by it. So I never understand when people say, oh, but they're just gay for pay. They work just as hard as, if not harder, because they have to get physically hard. So I always find it a bit awkward when people say that to me.
When I'm watching it, I feel like I'm actually watching two guys hooking up. Like Steve seemed really into it,
Yeah.
and he was giving it all, you know, do you like that and that sort of stuff. And it's that switch that goes off where you just suddenly know you're being filmed and you get getting on with it.
Yeah.
Is Steve here?
Shuffle in both of you. Yeah, done there. That's great. Lovely. Yeah. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, the end.